good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So it depends on what time you are viewing this. I want to welcome you to the Immaculate Conception Parish Church. I'm Marjorie Duterte. You can call me Ate Marge. I also graduated from Lasare with a degree in psychology. I won't tell you anymore what batch I am, okay? So welcome to our parish church. And behind me is a beautiful stained glass window. So every time I come here for Mass, sometimes I forget that there's a Mass ongoing because I'm just captivated by this stained glass window, especially when the light hits it and all the colors come alive. Green, red, orange, blue, purple. It's just captivating to me. And I am like stuck to it. I just can't keep my eyes off it. I remember the same feeling I had when I went to a vacation and I woke up very early to catch the sunrise. They say you should watch the sunrise at least once a year because it's a beautiful experience. And so I tried waking up very early to catch the sunrise. And then as the sun was rising, I was so awed and captivated that it just kept me silent. I was just staring at it. And in the silence, I felt God was also speaking to me. I felt that He was looking back at me and staring at me. And I heard a whisper, "You know, you are more beautiful than that. I am captivated by you." And it struck me because I never considered myself as beautiful. Growing up, I always thought of myself as ugly, not good enough, not talented enough, or not valuable enough to be loved. I felt like I wasn't lovable or that there was nothing good I can offer to others. So I grew up in a broken home, and because of that brokenness, it made me feel like I was trash. Later on, did I realize that it wasn't my fault, that my parents also had to be healed and had a healing journey to go through as well. But growing up, experiencing these wounds of rejection or abandonment or abuse, the first thing that suffers is our self-esteem. And we feel immediately that we are not good enough or not valuable enough or not beautiful enough, not handsome enough to be loved. Until one day, God met me in my brokenness. God met me where I was. So I was feeling brokenhearted and I'm sitting on the floor crying until out of the blue, in the radio, I heard a song playing. It sang, "How lovely is your dwelling place, O Lord, mighty God, Lord of all." At that moment, I felt that God was speaking to me. He was telling me that I was lovely. I couldn't believe it because I never heard those words before. I wasn't called lovely before. I did not hear those words of affirmation while growing up. But that simple moment started the healing journey in my life. I started to believe that I was beautiful. I started to believe in what God was saying, telling me. Because after all, He was the one who created me. And He knows me better than myself. He is my maker. And while I was reading the scriptures, I began to realize what was true and discover the truth about me. In the Psalms it says, "The heavens declare the glory of God." When you look at the stars, you're awed and captivated. It gives you a clue of the greatness of its maker. It reveals the glory or the greatness of the one who made it. And in the Psalms it says, man, what is man that you think of him, that you are mindful of him? You have made him a little less lower than the angels. You have crowned him with honor and dignity. It says you are the crown of creation. When he created everything, he said it was good. But after every creation, everything that he created, he said that it was very good. So we are the only ones, man is the only one that he said was very good after creating him. I realized that I am God's masterpiece, even greater than the stars, because I am the crown of creation. And certainly God does not make trash or garbage. You can just see nature, the flowers, everything in the beautiful things that captivate you. But God says you are His greatest masterpiece. Imagine that. Second truth that God revealed to me is that I am not just a masterpiece, I am His child. In the scriptures it says, "See how wonderful, how lavish the love of the Father that He has given to us, that we should be called children of God." And that is who we are. That is who we are. That is our identity. That is our deepest core identity. I believe that any crisis, at the root of it, is an identity crisis. We just simply forgotten who we are. That's why we think all these lies. We believe or subscribe to these lies that we are not good enough, we are not beautiful enough, we're ugly, we're not talented. That's just simply not true. Because we are God's children, we have a authority, we have an identity, we have a beautiful destiny, and we have an innate dignity that can never be taken away from us. And whenever I feel insecure or attacked by the devil, that I am not precious or not loved or not lovable or no one will love me, I just remember and look at the cross and see how much I am loved. I'm already loved. I'm already chosen. God died for me so that I can live now and that I can live forever. He loves us so uniquely that He created us custom-made. There is no one like you. No one that will ever be like you. You have a different fingerprint. You have a different retina. And would you believe that your heart beats differently from others too? And given all that, you have also been chosen for a unique purpose. So there is no need to compare yourself with others because you are special as you are. You are unique and you are good and beautiful as you are. If only you would remember who you are. So whenever I get insecure or I doubt myself, I just remember what God says about me. That I am beautiful, that I am His child, that I am beloved, and that I don't have to earn this love. It is freely given, and I just have to open my heart to receive the love God wants to give to me every day, so that I will remember who I am. And in knowing who I am, I can live and thrive in this world. the best that I can be, reflecting the glory and the greatness of my Maker and my Creator, and the one who loves me the most. He's just delighted by our presence and our being. The mere fact that we exist means that we are loved. If you've ever been to a nursery and you see the babies, they just bring a smile to your face, and they didn't even have to earn it. They just are beautiful and joyful and delightful, wonderful. We are God's children, and in the same way, we bring that smile to His face just by being who we are. So my friend, my dear young friend, today I pray that you will see yourself the way God sees you. That you are His masterpiece, the greatest work of art He's ever made. There is no one like you, and He loves you very personally. Saint Augustine says, He loves us as if there is only one of us. And that is true, technically, because there is no one like us in the world. We don't believe the lies the enemy is giving to us, just like this fly. You know, those lies, you have to shoo them away because they are not true. And then you remember, go back to your truth, to your identity, that you are God's child. And as a child, an heir, and have an authority to be the best that you can be, to show the greatness and goodness of God that is in you. You reflect Him. You are made in His image and likeness. And you have a beautiful destiny. Heaven is waiting for you. No eye has seen, no ear has heard, and no one has ever imagined the good things God has in store for those who love Him. And my friend, you are completely, perfectly, deeply loved. Whenever you feel unloved, just look at the cross. Remember how much you are loved. You are loved. How much you are loved that God died for you so that you can be with Him forever. So today, I want you to reflect and remember who you are by doing this activity right after this video. So remember what is beautiful, good, true, and unique about you. God wants you to remember it, so that whenever you are attacked by your insecurity or self-doubt or lack of faith in yourself, you just remember these things, because these are what is true about you. So if ever you are finding it hard to believe in yourself, I want you to take on the faith God has for you, because God believes in you. Believe in the truth until you believe in yourself and you embody the truth. Remember who you are. You are loved. You are God's masterpiece, and you will always be God's most precious child.